What's going on YouTube? We got ranking every lie Ronnie2K has ever told. Should he be fired? I don't know if it's me that can't read or I'm not blaming YGES, but let's get straight to reaction. The only lie I know that at the top of my head is the Yeezys one from 2K17, and sorry. Let's get straight to the damn video.
I tried to rank every lie Ronnie2K has ever told and find out if Ronnie should be fired. Back in 2K19, while on a stream promoting 2K20, Ronnie lied to the 2K community, promising players the ability to edit their MyPlayer builds.
Misquote things, but my understanding is that you can completely rebuild your guy from scratch and use the VC that you had used to build your guy originally to just use him. Lowering VC prices. Remember, guys, that Cash and I talked about this earlier. You can respec all your builds. So, like, if you don't want to build 17 my players, you don't have to. You can respec them. So that'll save you VC right there. So many times, I believe you can respec as many times as you want. I don't think I didn't lie about anything. You guys keep saying respec. If I lied, don't you guys think I would actually not be able to have a job?
As you would expect, upon purchasing and upgrading their MyPlayer builds, the 2K community was outraged to find out Ronnie lied. This is definitely one of the most ruthless and cold-hearted lies Ronnie2K has ever told. This one lie resulted in people spending real-life money on a product that didn't come as advertised. Imagine being one of the people to spend money on a build after hearing Ronnie say this, thinking you would have the opportunity to edit and change how your MyPlayer plays after getting a chance to test it out. Mind you, purchasing 2K and a build can easily cost around $150. So imagine how it would feel if you wasted that much money on a game and a build.
Hey, look, you could look at one of my old videos. I talk about I reacted to like a 2K video. I spent like over $200. Hey man, I didn't get 2K25. I didn't get a year break. Loki might take another year off 2K too. I don't know. Apparently they got a damn freaking pre-order, and I'm like, how the hell y'all gonna give us a pre-order if we don't know what's in the 2K? Like, what's new in 2K26? I'm not buying that shit.
You thought you could edit just to find out you can't. And it's not like you could tell he was joking. He really sounded serious. And honestly, you could make the argument that you should be able to edit a build you already spent time and money on. You shouldn't have to start over and make a new build just because you messed up on a couple of attributes. And this was around the time when 2K players started to really debate on whether or not they'd even get the game to begin with. We were already tired of 2K's greedy business tactics. So after 2K players heard Ronnie give the community hope about being able to edit your MyPlayer builds, I'm sure plenty of players were convinced to buy the game just to find out this was a lie. That's literally the definition of a scam. Some people might try and defend this and say maybe Ronnie didn't know you couldn't edit your builds, but no matter what anyone says, you can't change my mind that Ronnie lying to the 2K community about being able to edit builds is a scam. Even if he truly thought you would be able to edit your builds, 2K should have did something to make this right. Whether they gave players a refund, some free VC, an in-game item, or even just a simple apology, I think 2K should have did something, especially being that Ronnie2K is the community manager. But as you can expect, 2K did nothing to make this right, which just adds another reason why the 2K community doesn't respect 2K. I'm gonna rank this in
low-key. Do you really want to blame Ronnie? He's just a spokesperson, basically. He just gave out what's going to be added or removed in the game, but still, fuck Ronnie.
The unacceptable lie tier. I feel like in 2K20, some fans were scammed into getting 2K just because Ronnie said that there would be respec builds, and there's no excuse for that. Next, we have the new city lie.
People jump to conclusions on what they saw in terms of the neighborhood in this trailer. That's not the neighborhood, but
this 20, right?
You guys can think whatever you want.
Yep.
Back in 2K19, players noticed that in the upcoming trailer for 2K20, the game had the same neighborhood as in 2K19. Once 2K20 released, players were able to quickly find out that it was the same exact city from 2K19. This one really hits home for me because I vividly remember Ronnie saying this and I actually believed it. After I bought the game and logged on, I remember hopping in the park and I was confused to see that it was was the same exact city as 2K19. I even remember messaging a random to ask them if there was another park, just to find out that 2K didn't update the neighborhood and Ronnie lied. I'm gonna rank this in the pointless lie tier. Obviously this—
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. My point look is still saying that it's not Ron, and Ronnie's a spokesperson. By the same time, Ronnie, you could have just said, yeah, it's just the same. It's just a copy and paste. Okay, I do miss 2K19 20 Park, but it's still a copy and paste. Ronnie, that you should just be honest and say, oh, this is a copy and paste. There's nothing wrong of being truthful to your fans. Hot take 2K20 was low-key mid. I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
lie isn't as bad as the respect build lie because it didn't waste anyone's money, and I do think everyone would have still bought the game even if Ronnie didn't lie. But at the end of the day, a lie is still a lie, and this is a big reason why the 2K community doesn't respect Ronnie. Next, we're gonna rapid fire some lies that Ronnie's told, starting off with the infamous Yeezy lie.
The other thing that we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing. I wonder if they'll go as fast in the game as they go in the store.
It might not sound like much, but this is back when Yeezys were really in style and the 2K community was excited to wear Yeezys on their My Player. Honestly, this is probably one of the more understandable lies. I do think Yeezys were meant to be in the game at some point. We'll never truly know why they never made an appearance. It might have just been due to copyright or just a change of plans. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let Ronnie off the hook for this and rank it in the not his fault tier. I can't completely blame him because something out of his control could have happened. So I'm gonna rank this in the not his fault tier. Next, we have a lie that even 2K themselves admitted was a lie. The underwater basketball lie.
Last minute details on 2K17. I know you've got the entire scoop.
I'm really excited about NBA 2K17. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball. In an underwater arena.
Told you guys about that one? That's a secret. We weren't supposed to leak that one yet.
Back in 2K16, while in an interview trying to hype up 2K17, Ronnie said that 2K17 would feature underwater basketball. I'm honestly more confused than upset about this lie because I don't really know what underwater basketball even means. They interviewed Mike Wang about it and made it a joke on 2K TV, but honestly, this lie makes me more confused than mad. Eventually, 2K was able to clear this up and add an underwater basketball court, but this came later on, so I'd still consider it a lie. This lie is gonna go in the pointless tier as well. I feel like it's more confusing than upsetting. Next, we have the mascot wars lie.
Speaking of listening to the community, finally, the most requested feature of all, mascot wars are coming to the game.
This is another one of those lies that I mainly added just to show how much of a liar Ronnie2K can sometimes be. He'll lie for absolutely no reason. I don't even know what mascot wars would be, but this lie just shows that Ronnie seems to lie even if there's no benefit. I'm also gonna rank this lie in the pointless lie tier. And don't get it—
It feels like they just give Ronnie like, ideas on what they're gonna add to the game, because they probably did listen, but it was like, nah. But they didn't tell Ronnie that, don't say this in the interview. And they probably never told him, and it comes to find out, Ronnie goes to the headquarters or whatever. Turns out they didn't add other stuff. So I'm just guessing how it probably went after he said these lies.
Wrong. The pointless lie tier doesn't mean that the lie is pointless. It just means that it was a pointless lie. Like, why would you lie about that? I don't know why you would try to get people hyped for something that's not even gonna happen. And it doesn't even sound that interesting. Next, we have the time Ronnie2K lied to Kai Cenat about him being in NBA 2K24.
I missed a day of streaming, gang. Right? I promoed his game. I did his little, I went to the 2K event. I'm chopping it up with I don't know. He do a podcast for his TikTok content and the getting promoed. They sit me down, they scan me. There's like 100 cameras. 100 cameras scanning my tattoos, my skin, my blackness, my locks. Casanat wasn't in 2K24. He promised me, he said, yeah, we're gonna add your character. My locks. Casanat wasn't in 2K24. He promised me, he said, yeah, we're gonna add your character
in 2K24, and you're gonna be able to play with your actual skin within the game. So you're gonna have your character within the game, and when
I'm gonna write this.
No, I don't know if that's if that was the video who made his voice like that, or that was Kai. But no, like scanning Kai just for his tattoos and locks. Low key, that is crazy. You just gotta go on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, look at some random black dude with the same locks or whatever, like different type of locks, and then try to put that in the game, draw that. I don't know how and the animation stuff works, but having Kai just for the tattoos and hair, and not putting him as a character or whatever, like do like a fun quest to get like rewards. It's kind of crazy.
Flying the unacceptable
Yeah.
lie tier. Not only did he make Kai Cenat miss an entire day of streaming, but Ronnie has had multiple beefs with 2K content creators over the years. And as a community manager, I think the way Ronnie interacts with the community is his biggest flaw. It seems like he just doesn't value 2K content creators. If it's a rapper, an actor, or someone in Hollywood, Ronnie is quick to take a picture and put them in the game. But when it's someone who gains popularity from playing 2K, it seems like he just doesn't value them as much, even though he's the community manager. To answer the question at the beginning of the video, should Ronnie2K be fired? I decided to ask ChatGPT for a non-biased answer. I entered the prompt, I'm an owner at Take-Two Studios, and we have a community manager named Ronnie2K for one of our games, NBA 2K. He's known in the community for lying, and a large percentage of the 2K community dislikes him and thinks he should be fired. What should we do? ChatGPT responded with, if you're the owner of Take-Two, the question is whether Ronnie2K still adds value or is damaging the brand. He's not a developer, but as the face of 2K, his history of misleading statements and the community's growing distrust have hurt the game's reputation. While he might generate attention, the backlash could outweigh the benefits. If your priority is long-term trust and growth, it's probably time to replace him and hire him with someone more transparent and respected by the community.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, when ChatGPT say he's not a developer but the face of the NBA 2K, yeah, because like he's not a developer. Trust me, I'm pretty. Let's if we 2K fans, if we go just keep it a buck real quick, if Ronnie wasn't a developer, 9 times out of 10, all the lies that he said, at least all of those would have been in the game. Those are not pew pew shots. Those are like the little poppy pops. I forgot to mention that during the video. But yeah, like let's be honest, Kai would definitely be a character in the game for like reward, for like a little quest. Yeezys would have been in 2K17, probably to like that little situation with Kanye with the with Midloff. Yeah. I don't think I say his name. So they'll probably have his Yeezys for like what, 2K21, 22. Then they'll probably remove the Yeezys. But yeah, no, that's just my opinion.
Honestly, I agree with this. At the end of the day, Ronnie hasn't done anything to me personally, and I don't have any hate in my heart for him, but I do think he's a terrible community manager, and I don't think he's fit for the job. I think someone who's a content creator or someone who already has an understanding of the 2K community should be the community manager. Anyways, if you like this video or have ever blamed Ronnie for missing a shot on 2K, hit the...
Yeah, that's the end of this video. God, jeez, what the hell are they doing? Oh my God. But yeah, should Ronnie be fired? I mean, if he's getting the stuff from his peoples and have to say it, but it turns out they don't want it to be added in the game anymore, then low key is this the people's fault, not Ronnie. But then again, according to Flight, fuck Ronnie, fuck Mike Wynn, and fuck 2K. Hope you guys liked the video. Sorry for the chaos outside. This is CD. I'm out.